Hi, I'm Dr. Chris. I'm a practicing chiropractor. I'm the founder of Muscle Care. I see 55,000 patient visits a year in my practice. We understand pain. If you or anyone you know suffers from a groin strain that just won't go away, I give them these mini series of stretches of ours, and it will help them a great deal to get balanced again. The Super 6 rules to stretch are: warm up, be gentle, no sharp pain, breathe, always do both sides, don't bounce, and always hold for at least 30 seconds or until you feel the muscle relax. Now that you're warm, let's get some relief from that groin strain. Now, for the front of leg or quadricep, we call it stretch. What you want to do is you want to make sure that you're standing holding a wall with one hand, the right hand, and then you'll pull your left heel up to your buttock and you'll grab the front of the ankle on the left with your left hand. Try to hold that foot and heel as close to your left buttock as humanly possible, and that's when you go through those Super 6 rules of stretch. Now remember, again, this may be tight, you may not be able to get it all the way there. It's not essential that you touch your heel to your buttock, just as long as you feel the front of leg stretching. Do both sides. Once we want to do our hip flexor stretch, we can roll directly from our front of thigh or quadricep stretch. We can put our right hand on a chair for support. And all we do is, as we want to stretch our hip flexor, it's important that we try to pull our left leg back. So the left thigh, you're trying to get it closer and closer to parallel to the ground as you hinge at your waist and you move forward. So when your body is really doing this well and your hip flexors are stretched out, you'll be able to make a T. Your right leg is on the ground, that's the bottom of the T, and your torso and your left thigh create the top of the T. Sit torso 90 degrees to your legs, both legs straight out in front of you. So if we can take the legs out to a V shape, we can actually get the inside groin or adductor muscles and the hamstrings to stretch together. Just lean your palms onto the floor and glide out between the legs, keeping the body hinged at the waist, not rounding out. To do the supine or lying on your back groin stretch, lie flat on your back, arms straight, palms on the floor on each side for balance. Bring your knees, bend them at 90 degrees, keep the feet flat on the floor, touch the knees together, and then let the knees fall out. And if you can just let your ankles roll with it so that the bottoms of the feet touch together and the legs go out, that will open the groin tissues and the hip flexors somewhat. It's a great stretch, especially for those that skate or do hockey, that sort of thing. This is a great stretch for those that have a knee issue or knee issues on both sides and they can't kneel down to do a kneeling lunge. So you have a chair, have it stable in front of you, lift one leg up onto that chair, keep that knee about 90 degrees, hold the chair, and take your leg that's on the ground, extend it back as far as you can behind you, and just keep it there. And breathe deeply, push a little forward every now and then to give you a little more stretch in the hip flexors or the psoas muscle. This will help a great deal for walking and low back mechanics and low back pain. For the supine groin stretch with the straight legs, this is lying on your back. You can do it with a wall in front of you or without. The legs are straight, give them up to 90 degrees and let them fall out. Use the weight of the legs to stretch the groin muscles. This is extremely effective for stretching the hip flexors and the groin muscles, called the adductor group. So this is a prone groin stretch. You'll see hockey players will do this. You start in a tabletop facing down and you let the knees go wider and wider apart, just using the body weight to press down to open up the attachments of the groin muscles to the pelvis. If you drop your head down even onto your elbows, you'll get more stretch in the groin muscles. Strongly encourage you, if you're an athlete, hockey player, try this more. It's great. You feeling better? I knew you would. Listen, why don't you continue your pain-free journey by clicking the link in the description below and access my full stretching series and share the relief of pain and stress with friends and family. And you know what? If you really want to feel even better, why don't you try this? Muscle Care is the new sub-topical, all-natural, evidence-based pain, spasm, and inflammation reliever. You're gonna love it. It's easy to use, simple to put on, no mess, no fuss. It's a roll-on. I'm Dr. Chris, and have a great day.